Billy back here, and with today being a snow day, I figured I would do a book review. So, this is the fifth book in the Fear Street series. It is called The Wrong Number. There are 51 books in the main series, and then there's other like trilogies, super chillers, that kind of thing. So, The Wrong Number. Dina Martinson and Jade Smith decide, you know what? We have this brand new fancy telephone in Dina's room. So, Jade comes over and Jade starts it, they decide to make a few prank calls. It starts out as kind of like to boys they like and nerdy boys that they're like teasing, and then Dina talks to a boy that she has a crush on and flirts with him, but he doesn't know who it is. And then Dina's brother Chuck, older brother, has moved in, and he's a troublemaker, and he overhears their call and decides to make a bomb threat to the local bowling alley. And then he also makes some other prank calls, and then he calls out the Fear Street spirits to come after him. And that's how this whole adventure begins. The cover even said it began as a prank and ended in murder. That's also a line that is said in the Fear Street films 1994 on Netflix, part one. The mall employee, who is played by Maya from Stranger Things, says that line to a woman buying this very book for her daughter, and she says it's a lowbrow horror. So that's how this starts. And then they say, "Oh," Chuck says, "What's that street everyone's scared of, where there's nothing to it?" And they said, "Fear Street." He starts laughing, and they'd say, "It's the Legend of Simon Fear," which I've read uh, 6 books about the Fear and family and the Good Family rival for the first three, and then the second three. But anyways, so he's laughing about it, calls the first number he could find on Fear Street, and he overhears a woman who needs help because she's being killed. So they go over to the house instead of calling the police, and this leads to a lot of twists and turns. It's a very good story. If you like R.L. Stine, Goosebumps is made for kids, Fear Street is made for young adults, a lot darker. This story has a lot of very good twists and turns and dark moments. I highly recommend it. I would recommend it for audiences that are able to handle it. So I'm going to say like 13 plus. Um, if you're a parent watching this, if you think your kid can handle it, go ahead and let them read it. But that is your discretion. I would say be very careful with this. This is young adult. It's very dark, but it's very good. Dina is also the name of the main character in the Fear Street movies. However, in the book, Dina's a blonde. In the movies, she has brown hair, but she's played really well, and the actress who plays her is amazing. So that doesn't bother me because, like I said, they capture the essence of Fear Street in the movies. It's not really based on the same characters with the same looks as the book. So that is cool. This book's fast paced. It's shorter. It's 164 pages. I read it off and on in a few days. So yeah, and chapters are short. I think the longest chapter I read was like 8 or 9 pages. So R.L. Stine does shorter chapters. Book Fear Street number 5, The Wrong Number. And I know there is a Wrong Number 2 down the road, but I don't own that yet. I've been reading Fear Street. Stay tuned for future book reviews. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys stay safe out there in the snow.